Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Gaming with Jim, Bob, Fred, West Game. And tonight's topic is Heroes. With one of the most recent updates, we've had some stuff change. Right. The first thing that we'll cover is where do you go to look at Heroes? You used to come up here into this building, which still contains your chests, right? And there's a secret to getting a sheriff medal every time with each of these chests, right? So no secret on gold, that's always a hero medal out of gold. On the silver chest, when it's time to open, the chests are moving up and down. Right after it hits its peak at the top, the apex of the top, and starts to go down, click on it, and more often than not, you'll get a hero every time. And then on his bronze chest, man, that's a little harder for me to figure out. I'll try to dig up the right one, but it's either right before it reaches the bottom or just as it starts to come back up after it's reached the bottom and it's onward uppers rise. Click on it. I get that one about one every 5 times. The silver chest I'm getting better at. I'm getting it almost every time now. So that's how you get medals, and you need medals for heroes to increase them in stars. So if the heroes used to be in here, they're no longer here, right? Because in the new game change and the new update, if you look in the lower right-hand corner of your screen, let's get rid of some stuff I don't need here, you'll see the heroes. You click on that bad boy, and it will bring up all of your heroes. And when you click on the medals icon on the left-hand side, it'll tell you how many of medals you have for each one of those heroes that you have. So why are heroes important? Well, heroes give you huge bonuses if you work on the right ones. So this is my YouTube account. I'm calling it my YouTube account because everyone gets to see everything about it, right? It's a range-centric account, which means I built it specifically to have great range attack and defense. Well, when I say great, hopefully it'll get great. I am not a great player of this game. I just understand it, right? So I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm not a professional West Game player, but I am a professional have fun kind of guy. So that's why I do these videos. So if you like what you're seeing, please smash that like button. Share it with the people you're playing with, like the other people in your alliances or even in your states. And if you really like the content and you like to get notified when I'm doing new videos, click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, because you know the subscribe button doesn't always do it. So either one of those should get you around to when I upload new videos. So this is the first one I've done in a while, and we'll talk about it, right? So I have anywhere from 5-star heroes here with Miss Elizabeth. I just clicked on Miss Elizabeth, and you'll note she's the biggest star one I have, and in the top left-hand corner, right behind the arrow, there's the picture of this looks like a rifle, right? Maybe a shotgun, not sure what it is, but that indicates that she's for range. Now, for each star that you take your heroes up to, one of these skill levels open. So at 1 star, you have this over here in the skills. You just have this first one. It maxes out as soon as you open up or unlock that particular hero. And in this case, it gives you an 11% bonus for construction speed, right? So long as you have that sheriff up and running or in here, you get that bonus. When you go to 2 stars, you get this next one, which increases your troop range life. And if you can take it all the way to 5, and it'll give you an extra 16.5% for troop life. Now that's across the board, right? So when you're going to attack, this is part of your attack buffs. This is why it's important that you work on this stuff, right? You'll notice my next one here, I only have, it's at level 1, and the one I have for 5 stars is at 13. Here's why. At level 1, all this does is increase my research speed. Now, after I get everything else up, I might spend some insights. Insights are what you need to improve or increase your levels on this stuff, or these right here. How you increase the levels of these particular skill sets, right? I only spent 1 here because I'm not interested in bringing my research speed up. On the 4th star one, it reduces range training consumption. I believe that means it lowers the amount of resources needed to build your troops, which might be important. So you might want to take those up, and this goes all the way to level, I think, 15, right? And on this 5th one here, though, you see I have it at 13. This is troop life. This is increasing troop life. So hero insights are what you need to increase these, right? So if I click on upgrade, it brings up all of the medals surrounding the hero, and you'll notice that whichever one you're clicked on will have a gold or a yellow outline on it, right? So if I want to increase my troop life one, I click on it, make sure it has a gold thing on it, and I see that I have 747 insights. It'll cost me 65 to increase it from 13 to 14, and it'll take it from 13 to 14 an additional, I don't know if you can see it, it'll take it up to 37.3%. I'll go ahead and upgrade one time just so y'all can see it. It went from 35.86 to 37, so not a whole lot, which is why it costs a ton. I wish the developers and the company would make it a little easier, just a little easier to increase your heroes, right? Because for free-to-play players, this is really hard. Like, it's really the only place you get these hero medals free are from those chests that I pointed out earlier, right? So you're only going to get those a couple times a day, and it'll take forever to get your heroes up to 6 stars. And a 6-star hero in this game makes a world of difference. Why? Because when you get to the 6th star on this particular one, it increases your troop range attack for me. And then when you take it all the way up to its maximum level, which I think is 50 or 25, it's almost a 50% buff that you get, right? So this applies to every single one of your heroes. If I just click through here, everything's the same that I just talked about for the range, except Jane would be infantry. And you'll notice on mine is different than yours probably, because I changed her name from Jane to Infantry Jane, and I did that by clicking on the little, I think it's a feather, I'm not sure what it is, a feather or a leaf right next to her name. That allows you to change the names. So you might want to change Jane. She might remind you of someone you know, and you might want to change her name. Say she reminds you of your friend Gladys. Click on that, you can change Jane to Gladys, or you can make infantry, whatever. So the developers have done a nice job of making sure that you have the ability to customize your stuff a little bit. Before I move off this screen, I want to point out one other thing. I think this is new in the most recent update, but you'll notice right below her name, there's a little icon that says Berserker. That's like a potion. And if you take the potion, I'll click on it because it doesn't do anything just by clicking on it other than telling you what it will do. It will take all of your current unlocked skills and it'll take them to max level, right? And it'll star up to the next level and unlock a new skill for 1 to 5 star heroes. It doesn't do it from 5 to 6. But if you have a 4-star hero like she is, and I used a potion, it would take her up to 5, and it would unlock and upgrade all of her skills for the next thing. That's a really cool thing that they did. It gives you an opportunity, without bringing your heroes all the way up, to get at least to the next level, to have a level 6 if you get a level 5 one on here, or a level 4 if you get to level 3. So they've done one thing to make it easier, but man, it's costly. So that's a brand new thing, and you can buy those. You get those actually when you buy packs that give you the medals you need to increase your levels. Okay, now why and how are heroes important? Well, the best way to do that, the best way to demonstrate that real quick is I think I already have him set up on. I'll just put him on a research stuff. I want my gear. I don't want to spend gold. Stop it. All right, if you want to be able to switch from this stuff, come to items, click on loyalty store. We're going to scroll down till it says reset development skills. They only cost 80,000. I'll do 2 of these because I'll just add a couple because I'm going to need them anyway. I go through them a lot. All right, going back here. I'm going to come to my hero. I'm going to switch it now. Instead of spending 1,000 gold, I'll click on research, and I'll just use one of those scrolls I just bought for 80,000 loyalty. Okay, now, remember the little gold thing surrounding your hero means you got skill points that you can spend. I'm not worried about that right now. I'm going to go out to my map. I'm going to demonstrate another cool feature the developers added. It allows you to find gang of bandits, and it finds resource tiles and all kinds of stuff. Where do you do that at? In the top right-hand corner with this little telescope bad boy thingy. You click on it, and it pulls it out. If you want to see, if you want to find a food station, a wood station, or all that stuff, I'm just going to look for a level 1 and up to. You can change it here for the level of Gang of Bandits that you want. So right now I put it on level 3 Gang of Bandits. When I hit search, it's going to find the closest level 3 Gang of Bandits to where my city is. And it happens to be right in the middle of this hive. All right. So just to give you an idea of a couple things, remember this is a range-centric account. So when I send my guy out to fight, I want to pick the best heroes to give me a good shot at that. So I've already done it here, but I'm going to click the clear button just so you guys can see what I'm doing, and then click on any one of the squares, and it's going to allow me to select someone. All the heroes you have will be shown over here, and if you want to drill down to anything specific, you can filter. Click the filter button. If I put range in here, it's only going to show me range troops, or range heroes, I mean. And there's my range heroes. I can just select them like this, and it's going to put them up in play. So I'm not so sure that I want this guy. So I'm going to clear my filters. I guess the only way to show everything again is this. And I'm going to look for one of these guys. So you'll notice this all troops. Who is this guy? Davies? Yeah. If he has a hat, that means he's not specific to any troop type. So any of these with hats are not specific to any troop type. When you pick them up, it shows you really the bonuses you're going to have. You'll also notice that as I selected these, let me clear it one more time. Over here on the right hand side, there's no boosts at all. So each time I grab one, it's got a 53% on that one. Then it takes it to 72 and adds range attack. So this is where you can see that by selecting the heroes you want. Now I just selected this guy here. It did nothing. Did nothing to improve. Oh yeah, it did. Let me pull that off. It took from 72 to 100%, right? Then I click on Geronimo here. That puts some defense and some life in there. So I have range attack, range defense. And if I selected Davies, it added a little bit more in there, right? If I don't want him, I can pop him out and grab the range guy and see what it does. It did. It took my range attack and defense up a little bit higher. I'm going to use that even though I only have him at level 10. I'll increase his level here in a little bit. And you can do that using your loyalty points too. So once you picked out your stuff, now these are the ones that are going to populate for me all the time. Now, you notice I didn't have that great of bonuses a second ago. But if I grab my range, a range fighter here, it pops up this little thing here, and it shows you all my massive, amazing boosts. And if you guys have been playing this long enough, you can see that these boosts suck. They suck right now because I set it up. I set this up. I have the wrong gear on, right? I'm going to grab my preset with range gear. Now we'll go back. I'm going to do this bad boy again and just show you what a difference having the right gear on with the right crystals and the right skill makeup does for your boosts. So now I'm going to click on this range guy right here, and I'll scroll down and you'll see without putting a range or attack boost on or anything like that, it's at 560 or 550 across the board for those. March speed and everything's gone up big time. So if you want to know how to set that all, I got another video set up for gear and one for crystals. So check that video out. I think I've pretty much covered everything there is to cover on heroes for this one. Listen, folks, if you like what you're seeing, smash that like button. Please share it with your friends. Like, I'm not a professional gamer. I'm not a professional YouTuber. I just like to have fun, and I play war games because I like to go to war. Not as much as some people. You guys watch, you guys look at my stats. I don't have that many kills. That's because I do videos too, right? So I'm a little bit of a chicken. But I got zeroed last week on this account. Lost about 7 million, 10 million force overall. And I got rallied by the top alliance in this state. And guess what? The top guy could have probably beaten me. But I don't believe I was being bullied because it's a war game. And if they rally me to do it, well, that's just protecting their troops, and it is what it is. Quit calling people that attack you bullies. No matter how much more power they have, it's a war game. Protect yourselves. Put on shields. There is cyberbullying, though. I won't stand for it at all. If somebody is literally cyberbullying you, report them to the company and block them so you don't have to deal with that kind of nonsense. There's enough garbage going around in the world today not to have to worry about a game that's supposed to be fun and some Yahoo player who's just gets their kicks out of giving someone a hard time, giving you a hard time. There's no place for that in this game, folks. You need to go out there and have fun. Go out there and participate in all the events. Fight people, attack people. If you get zeroed, build back up. It's not the end of the world. Some of the other videos I've done showing you how to protect those with your monument and hospitals and some other stuff. So there's lots of ways to protect your troops. As always, it's a war game. Go to war. Have fun. Out in the world, be safe. Everybody, that wraps it up for me tonight. This is Jim Bob Fred, out.